Our horror movie marathon begins, and our scene opens on a Friday afternoon that is slowly creeping into evening. The camera's sky view slowly pans down to reveal a farmhouse, surrounded by fields of tall corn stalks. The yard around the farmhouse is well maintained, but the camera moves away from the house and it moves through the cornfield to the east until we see a detached garage that sits forgotten where the old farmhouse stood many years ago. We see the remains of that farmhouse after the fire and cleanup, but the detached shed still stands, wood rotting and the area around it unkept, nearly swallowed up by the cornfields that surround it. The windows are busted out in many places, and the camera focuses on a single spider that slowly climbs up the wall and into the building. We focus on the dark window, slowly moving in, trying to see, is there a face in that darkness? And with that, I welcome everyone to our Kids on Bikes horror movie marathon. This will be a 5-part Halloween special where not everyone will make it out alive. Alex and I are co-GMing this together, switching off between episodes, and we've altered the system ever so slightly to include death tokens, as well as adversity tokens. So, death is guaranteed, my friends. In this horror movie marathon, we will be traversing through 5 different horror movie subgenres and tropes to weave one big overarching story. Umbrella content warnings for this series include violence, gore, and language. This particular session includes, obviously, spiders, slasher horror, and please see the video description for any extra content warnings that we might throw in after with any unforeseen decisions by literally any of us. So buckle up, horror fans, because it's going to be a bloodbath. So, before we murder these wonderful characters, let's hear from our players.
I am Farah Sarbkaya, pronouns she, her, and I am playing Charlie Noor, a laid-back slacker, also she, her.
Hi, I'm Candace. My pronouns are they, she. I am playing Astrid Mayhew, the loner weirdo, also they, she.
Adam Sowards, he, him, playing Billy Bridger. He's an anarchist punk, basically a bully, probably gonna be the fucking asshole.
I'm Lev, they, them. I'm playing Cam Marine, also they, them. The young provider is the playbook I've taken, and I think the trope I'm going for is like the smart one.
Hi, I'm Chrissy. I'm playing Hazel Hart. Hazel uses she, her pronouns, and she is the wannabe.
A horn honks loudly, and the camera changes to a car driving on a paved road. And as we kind of drift down and look through the windshield, we see the driver. Who do we see?
Can you please not get mud in my car? Hazel has long blonde hair. It's pretty straight but pretty thick, and she's got bangs that are curled, and she has a smattering of freckles on her face, very bright blue eyes, and she is wearing just cute, very clearly stylish clothes. Like, you look in a magazine, her outfit was picked directly from that magazine. She tries very, very hard to be as fashionable as possible.
So kind of shifting down, we see many cars on this road. We see most of them are full, as this party is happening at a farmhouse, and it's kind of a ways out here, so a lot of people are probably carpooling. But we see Hazel's car is packed full of people, and as we drift backwards, who do we see in the next car?
I'd say Cam is probably in a pickup truck with, they're in the passenger seat and their bike is in the back. And one of their like kind of friends, Lupe, is driving. and they're kind of slouched down. Cam's like 5'6", kind of wiry build, like drummer forearms, straight black hair that's cut really blunt in a bob at their chin, gray eyes. They wear pretty loose clothing, gray shirt, blue flannel over top of it, some kind of dark wash jeans, maybe even just like gray black jeans, and some radial Converse that have, like the classic early 2010s drawings and doodles and all of that nonsense on them.
Hiding in the back of that pickup truck is kind of a lanky, probably about 5'8" figure, medium brown skin. Their hair is kind of in plaits, like two like chunky plaits down the side. And they are wearing like a dark beanie and like a button-up shirt, and they have their skateboard kind of like pressed against their chest, like hoping that they're not found out. These people do not know that they have hitched a ride and gotten into the back of this vehicle, so they are laying like underneath the bike, trying to just like hang in there. And I think like when the traffic kind of slows going up like the driveway to this place, that's when they finally just like, the people in the car behind would probably see them just like jump out of the back of the pickup truck and just kind of like haul ass like into the woods to the side to like wait for a moment that's safe.
Well, into the cornfield to the side, but
there you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's what we see too. We see the first, those first couple cars pull into the driveway, and we literally see a figure get out of the pickup truck and run into the cornfield. Who's in the car right behind? Who saw that?
I am definitely not driving. Someone borrowed their mom's minivan, and she climbed in the car. Charlie is 5'4"-ish, Converse, loose slacks, kind of torn up t-shirt, buttons and stuff, choker, headscarf, tan skin, brown eyes, heavy makeup, kind of punk, but in a really lazy way. And she just kind of watches Astrid climb out of the back of this car and just kind of chuckles at the effort to look cool.
I'd say probably a few minutes before this happened, you see like an old sort of Volkswagen, probably was driving up next to Hazel, like sort of like it's a two-way street, but they were driving on the wrong side, and you see Billy sort of hanging out of the passenger of this Volkswagen, just sort of like has a bat and sort of like banging it against the own Volkswagen and just kind of like making a ruckus. And probably at some point an oncoming car was coming. They had to like drive off into the cornfield, so that's why they're late. But you see after they sort of spin off into the cornfield, just like and sort of comes back into the car. You see Billy Bridger. He's 17 years old. He's looks, you'd expect him to look ganglier, but he's a little bit more athletic build, average height. He is, all of his clothes look really poor. They're all like old hand-me-downs. They have holes all over them. Everything's sort of like tattered up. Shirt, plaid, long, about shoulder length, black hair. Doesn't look like he's cut very well. Clean-shaven face, pretty handsome. But he has combat boots, paint-stained jeans, and he just has this look about him, just like this little crazy-eyed kind of look, like kind of like a dog that's cornered. So he's just like always looking around at other people, and just kind of has like a lot of energy inside, and is in this Volkswagen with a bunch of his other quote-unquote friends from the skate park. He has a anarchist punk look about him, but can't afford all of the normal looks of that. But eventually, after spinning out in the cornfield, they get back onto the road and head back to this place.
I think as we see the car push into the driveway, the camera stops on the mailbox. We see the Harringtons written across it.
Can I hit that mailbox?
Yeah, you can. I would like for you to roll for it.
Okay, here we go. I got it. I got a 20. Got 20 in fight. Oh, it's a 17. Come on.
Okay, we see the Harrington's mailbox, and then what do we see?
Like, fascist bricks! Boom! And I just, like, he just flies right the fuck off the top. Tonight's gonna be a good night. I get back in the car. Oh, I get
Back in the car, and
window.
we eventually see the windshield wipers turn on to try to push off scraps of the wood that was holding the actual mailbox itself. Everyone's like, "Damn, Billy!" and pulling in. We hear the tires on the gravel driveway.
Just get started.
Okay. Pulling in this really long driveway, cornfield on both sides. As you get closer to the house, you see, a pretty decently sized farmhouse. Before you, you see a large, well-maintained yard area, but is now covered in cars, as all of these kids have made sort of this makeshift parking lot. But you're all arriving somewhat close to the same time. You see many of your classmates and probably maybe a grade older than you, a grade younger than you. There are a lot of kids here. A lot of people you don't recognize, too. All beginning to get out of their vehicles and head towards the house.
Billy getting there last. He's not heading inside of the thing. They probably park a little bit away from the other cars. And him and his friends start getting out and kind of going in the cornfield near the barn with a bunch of bags of stuff. And he's probably standing on top of the car, just like kind of playing the roof and just kind of like watching everyone going in and just giving them looks and waiting for fucking pricks to show up. He wants to know who's here.
I think Hazel has let everyone out of the car and is hanging out in the car, just double checking her makeup one last time, reapplying her lip gloss, and then she gathers up her purse and slowly climbs out, looking down at the driveway and how it's not very practical for the shoes she's wearing. She is in heels, and she is regretting that decision at this moment. And yeah, so she hauls her purse onto her shoulder and starts to walk inside.
Yeah, Charlie climbs out the back of the minivan and just breaks off from the group that she came in with, and maybe looks if there's a pet at the party, because pets are where it's at the party. And just kind of like wanders, like drinks, food, whatever.
Cam kind of wanders in on Lupe's heels, but Lupe is much more socially graced than they are. So they kind of let Lupe go off and do what she's going to do. And just kind of starts pacing around like the perimeter of the party. Just kind of watching people like snooping through books and through like drawers and cabinets or closets or whatever. Not really partaking in the party necessarily, but like just seeing what's up in this house.
I think like you turn, like as you're like snooping through books and like pulling things off the shelves, you turn to like go to the next room, and like Astrid is just there. Sorry, get out of your way. And they kind of like scooch to the side. They have their board is kind of like parked on the side of like one of the chairs, like in this study or whatever room that we're in, and they have a fairly, it's not like a huge sketchbook, but it's big enough that you would notice it, and they have kind of like a pack of like markers that are like rubber banded to the outside. They kind of try to give you like, oh no, you can be in here, it's not a big deal. I'm probably gonna go outside and get a smoke anyway.
More power to you, I guess. Whatever.
Cool. They have like big headphones on their ears that like one of them is off, and you can see they have like gauged, like sized ears with plugs in them.
Before the two of you like go your separate ways, both of you are like approached almost in between the two of you, kind of leaning in, you see Natalie, who has kind of short cut hair, a little just naturally curly. It looks like it was pulled back at one point in time today, but the curls have just taken over and most of it is out by now. But she leans to both of you and she's like, Cam, you made it!
Hey.
And I'm sorry, I don't think I know you.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's good of you to say.
Okay. There are drinks in the kitchen. Just thanks for coming. Have a good time. And just kind of like pats your shoulder, Cam, in a weird, like, we're friends way, and then turns and starts going to greet more people.
I think like Astrid like looks at you intently and like gets like really close in your personal space, and it's like, do you know who I am?
Astrid.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Weird.
You sit in the back, I sit on the side. I know it.
Well, you know, we can't all be geniuses, right?
Doesn't take a genius to read a book.
Yeah, well. Also doesn't take a genius to figure out that that was a disappearance. Your dad, right?
Who knows,
Yeah.
really? My mom says. But, you know, she might be a little grief-stricken.
Can't judge people the way they grieve. Everybody does it different.
Sure.
They kind of like pause for a second and there's like a long silence.
Yeah, you
Before
can
they
see that Cam has like there's like a rubber band like stretching taut in their torso. And they're trying to be like a normal person, but you can tell they kind of want to, like, you can tell if it goes on too much longer, they're gonna snap and something stupid's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think you feel yourself being sized up. How tall are you? 5'6"?
5'6".
Okay, yeah. So they're a little bit taller than you, and they kind of like straighten their shoulders, and they like it's like they prestidigitate a cigarette out of like nowhere. Like it just like comes up in their hand, and they pull out a Zippo. I'm gonna step outside.
Yeah.
Hopefully, no one else will notice me.
Good luck, I guess.
Yeah, I think I find like the side door or something to go out.
Yeah, you kind of, snake your way through people, and as Astrid leaves, Cam, you're left there by yourself for a second, and there's just this intense silence as the camera just kind of like zooming in on your face, and then you hear the suddenly loud music start as someone's like, oh, sorry, that was loud, my bad, and they turn it to a still loud but reasonable volume. I almost said temperature.
I think Cam's just gonna swipe like a random object off the desk in here, not really paying attention to what it is, but just for the thrill of like taking something, and then is gonna try and go find a drink.
Cam, I would like for you to make a luck roll.
Is that just how do I roll a luck roll in this?
Just roll a d20.
Okay.
You above an 11 will be a success.
Okay. 5.
Okay. Yeah, you swiped like a picture frame or something.
Yeah. Yeah, then Cam ducks out and like stuffs like it's probably one of those like smaller picture frames that goes on a desk, so they just like tuck it in their jacket pocket and wander away.
Who do you think is who's it a picture of?
I feel like it's like an old picture of a young couple, but from a long time ago. Probably Mrs. Harrington's parents or something, or like grandparents.
Awesome. As Cam kind of disappears into the crowd, what are Hazel and Charlie doing?
Hazel is probably, at this point, searching for someone to talk to. She might stop by the drink table and grab a beer and tentatively sip at it. She is not much of a drinker, but she does it to make it look like she is doing something. And she's just kind of looking around the house, taking things in, and yeah.
I think Charlie has found her drink and is questioning why the fuck she came here. But she's probably just hanging out in the kitchen where people are coming in and out and just like, hey.
I think at some point Natalie does come into the kitchen, sees Charlie, says hi, sees Hazel, says hi, almost looks like maybe she doesn't recognize Hazel either. For a moment, but then like recognition hits. She's like, hey Hazel, hey, hi. Thank you guys for
Hi.
Thank you for coming. Did you get a drink?
Yes, it's delicious. This is such a nice house. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know. We've moved so much I don't really pay attention to the houses anymore.
Oh, that's how many times have you moved?
Well, we stay in the area, but my parents like to buy the houses and fix them up and sell them for way too much.
Well, this one is very, very nice. They're doing a very good job. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Well, I gotta go make sure that, nobody's breaking anything. So, I hope I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, talk to you later.
And she heads out and kind of leaves just the two of you in here for a moment.
But like, are you a big party person or what?
Oh, I go whenever I'm invited. But I just kind of like to socialize. I don't really like to party hard or anything. You know, I just like to talk to people.
Oh, cool.
Charlie, right?
That's what the cup says.
Yeah. Well, it was
Are
good
you,
chatting
like-
with you.
Yeah, super good. I'm sure we'll see each other later.
Uh-huh. Huh.
I'm gonna go find the cat. No.
There's a cat?
Somewhere. There's always a
Oh.
cat.
Oh,
Or a dog. You know, maybe like in a back room.
I didn't bring a lint roller for my clothes.
I'm sure they have like packing tape or something.
Oh, that's very clever.
Good. It's a nice shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, thank you. Same to you.
Thanks. Just gonna leave. You're
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, bye.
We see, people in the house moving around a little bit more, and then we kind of move back outside. We move over. We see the stalks of corn kind of like blowing in the wind as the sky is getting, that red-orange color of sunset. And as we kind of push into the cornfield a little bit more, Billy, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, speaking of breaking things, I would say that we, I guess, start off like right at the edge of the cornfield, and basically him and I guess his few friends are like tearing down the corn stalks and then like throwing corn at each other. And they're just like kind of like doing that, like playing. And then I guess when whoever says that, I just like, why are we here? Why? Do you not fucking remember?
Remember what? What crusade are we on today, Billy?
You don't fucking remember. Okay, look. The only fucking shit, the only place of respite that we had in this whole fucking town has been destroyed. Our fucking skate park is gone and someone fucking took the torch, took the axe to it, and those pricks are fucking somewhere around here. And we're gonna get it out of these motherfuckers if it's the last thing we fucking do. So, first, we're gonna have a little fun. And I like push whoever it is. First, we're gonna have a little fun.
Don't
And then we're going
push
around
me,
and we're gonna
man.
ask some people. Don't fucking push you?
Don't fucking push me.
I push him again.
He swings. As you kind of reach up to try to kind of grab on and counter this, he just clocks you right in the face.
Woo! Honestly, that was good. That was good that you hit fucking right here. That makes me feel fucking alive, man. Okay? This is a good start. But first, we're gonna start off slow. Okay?
He looks around.
He brings up the bag. You see this? got this behind Antonio's market. And then he opens it up, and there's a bunch of rotten fruit and like vegetables. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. And then he takes out his bat and just sort of like spins it, and we'll proceed to over the course of the next, until they run out of their liquor that they brought, hit fruit and vegetables that are rotten at the barn, like just clocking them and hitting them at the barn at the side, trying to go all over around the house.
Okay. The camera kind of pushes back inside. We hear the music turn down for a moment, and Natalie's voice kind of carries over. Everyone, if I could have your attention, please. She's holding a beer bottle, like, up in kind of a toasting manner. Thank you all for coming and trashing my house while my parents and brother are away. And a couple people like, woo! And she's like, yeah. We are out in the middle of nowhere, so please, for the love of God, don't hurt yourselves. There's no cell service out here, and if you manage to get a hold of an ambulance on the landline, it takes them way too long to get out here. So don't be stupid, but please, have fun. Cheers. She kind of holds up her bottle a little higher, and everyone cheers again, and someone reaches over and turns the stereo back up, and she shakes her head and takes a drink. And then I think we see the tiniest little bit of a time lapse, just of people moving again. Where does the scene open back up?
Cam has kind of done a lap, has finally looked at the picture that they took off the desk, and has hidden it somewhere in the house.
Amazing.
And at this point, it's a little too loud for them, so they're gonna go outside and just kind of watch from a distance in the shadows as Billy and his little punk friends hit fruit at the barn.
They're taking turns hitting this stuff, and they also get some beer cans as well. And he would, like, after they take a swing, if anyone does walk up, he will hand them the bat to take a swing as well. He's like, this is fucking one step at a time. We're taking apart this fucking machine. We're taking it back one little rebellion at a time. So if you want to take your fucking power back, take the fucking bat. And we'll just try to hand it to whoever fucking walks up if people do.
Like when you guys get closer to the barn, like I think like as you're kind of in your reverie, you don't see like the glow of a cigarette. Like she's sitting like not close enough to get splattered, but close enough just kind of keeping an eye on you, just like watching you guys. Not really saying anything, just sort of like smoking a cigarette. So you probably smell the smoke, Cam, as you walk up. Like they're not engaging with everyone, they're just watching. Like from the shadows, kind of.
Yeah, I think Cam kind of clocks it as they go. And like not even looking over, just do like a little salute as they pass you. And then when Billy's kind of busy with one of his other cronies, Cam is going to take the bat from his hand, like from behind him. And just like put it in the back, put it in his back and kind of shove him a little bit.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? How's it going? You want to give it a go?
Yeah, pitch one up for me.
All right.
And Cam does like a ronde-jean like you do with swords and kind of like whips it around in a like lightsabery way and then gets ready.
One step at a time, Cam. Come on. This is what I'm talking about. And then like we'll actually give you a pitch like a very like they have played baseball for a long time. It is one of those knee-high like good tosses, like good technique, but he doesn't play baseball, and hawks an apple at you.
Can I try? Is there any way I can aim the way I hit this to try and splatter him as much as I splatter the barn?
Yeah, I think this would be, what would this be, like a brawn roll?
6.
Yeah, definitely hits, explodes, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Must have been a bunk pitch.
Must have been you fucking on my fucking last nerve, Cam, okay? You fucking start shit at the fucking school, and then you come in here. Look, okay, if you want to be part of the fucking system, then you can go in there with the fucking rest of them, okay? But if you want to be out here, you be fucking real.
Sometimes
Okay?
you can't have a fight all the time. You do realize that, right? Sometimes you just have to fucking be alive.
You think you're better than me?
No.
Because it sounds like that's what you're fucking saying, and he's
It
getting up in
sounds
your
like-
face.
You're projecting.
Then what are you even doing here, man? If you don't have any fucking problem, then why are you in my face? And I get right up in Cam's face.
Hey, I haven't moved. You're the one in my face.
And what's this? And I look down at the apple that's fucking all over. And you also know, this is the only thing he wears. He only has one set of clothes, basically.
Ooh.
I think you kind of hear, like, off to the side, yeah, but you, like, smell a lot better, so maybe say fucking thank you, man. And, like, Astrid comes out and, like, puts out their hand for the bat.
I'll pass it off to Astrid.
I think she, like shoulder checks you, but, like, in a friendly way to chill you out, Billy.
Oh. Not even fucking worth it. And fucking just turns around. I need another fucking drink anyways. I think would turn and just like look at Astrid and just kind of give them like a little nod and then kind of like gesture for the bat.
Yeah, show me what to do. Like, what are we doing here? What?
Just taking back our power one fucking step at a time. Just gotta hit this shit at the oppressors and gestures at the barn. I don't know, take whatever you want. We got some vegetables here, we got some fruit, we got some beer cans. Actually, we might be making it a little bit more exciting and try to find some glass bottles. And like just starts to get that set up.
Yeah, I think she pulls over the recycling, which is like kind of where she was posted up, and there's tons of bottles in there. And like tosses like a big one, like a jug of wine bottle, and like hits it surprisingly hard and like lets out this scream, like this like grunt that seems to just like materialize out of nothing, and then smashes the bottle like on the ground until it's completely pulverized, and then hands you back the bat, kind of like wiping the sweat off like that.
Billy normally just looks pissed at everything. He's like, he looks a bit amazed at this, and he's like, fucking easy, man. Okay.
Yeah, well, you can't tell people how to fucking grieve, right?
That's fucking right. And we'll try to like, I don't know, like dap up basically.
Mm-hmm.
If you also do that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You can hang with us tonight if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Wow,
microdosing
you've been
a little
gifted
bit.
a rare opportunity, Astrid.
Fuck off, Cam.
Man, you guys fucking thrive on your drama.
The only drama is when they fucking bring it, okay? The only fucking drama is with the people that are implicit in the fucking system. It's broken from the top to the bottom, and if you want to participate in that shit, then you're part of the fucking problem.
At this
you're
point,
not.
you hear, "Hey!" And you look over and you see Natalie has made her way halfway from the house to the barn. It's starting to get dark. You shouldn't be hanging out around here.
Oh, hey, princess. Didn't know
Oh,
you were
gosh, really?
home. What was
You
that?
didn't know I was at my house? Of my
No.
party that you definitely didn't get an invitation to?
No, I thought this was a free country. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Never mind.
Hey, oh wait, private property.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'll be right off. I'll be right off. Just have to get a little bit thirsty, and I'd like to try to push past and try to get into the house.
She lets you.
Kicking the bat.
Yeah.
And that's where Billy's headed.
Hazel is probably back at the drink table.
Yeah, it's been long
Standing
enough.
around.
We
So-
gotta stop meeting like this.
Oh, nice bat, Billy. What are you compensating for?
Oh, hey! Look like we got some more
Like an
fun
adversity
friends
token.
here.
Do it.
Oh, you know, just the same thing that you're doing. You know what I mean? I mean, what is it? 50% of people here fucking hate you, and 50% just want to be the other people that you want to be. Yeah, you're all fucking same. Get out of my way. And I just try to grab drinks and be like, yeah, this looks fucking good. Yeah, this looks good. Do you know when your assholes are gonna be here? And he looks at Hazel, referring to the other popular kids or jocks or whatever.
My friends, some of them rode with me. The others are probably fashionably late. Why are you so concerned? They aren't going to talk to you anyway.
Oh, I don't need them to talk to me. I need them to answer some little bit of fucking questions that I've got, and yeah, that's really it. I'm trying to look around to see if Jesse's here, the like captain of the baseball team.
Yeah, I think as you're looking around, you see a few people that you usually see hanging out with Jesse. You can head into the living room and look around some more.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. So basically, I just grab drinks, and as I'm walking around, I'm like pushing furniture and shit, just being a dick to everything around me, and in my search for the assholes that I think should be here.
Charlie and Hazel, are you both in this by the drink table?
I think Charlie probably left when Billy came in the room. Because she's not all about that and found like a chair that Billy has now probably pushed out of the way. Like, dude, fuck off. You're gonna make me spill. Jesus.
I think as Billy's making his way into the living room, you do see Jesse, but before you can approach, Cam and Astrid, you're still standing outside. Natalie's standing there. It's been quiet for Assault. Like, you heard the door slam as Billy went inside, and all of the three of you are just standing there.
I think Astrid like finally breaks the silence, like realizing that she said it's not like, what did she say specifically? Like, it's getting dark, it's not safe out here.
Yeah, we shouldn't be out here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that hangs in the air for a second before Astrid gets really intense and like looks up at her. Did you just say, like, what do you mean it's not safe? This is your fucking house.
Oh, yeah, but there are woods past that cornfield. Sometimes coyotes wander up here. It's better to not be outside when it's dark.
Coyotes?
Yeah.
That's all you're worried about?
Have you ever seen a coyote?
Yeah, it's like a fucking dog.
Yeah, like a pack of them.
Whatever. People do way more damage.
Okay, well, you can hang out here if you want.
Yeah, I think I'm probably safer around this pack than the pack of losers in your house.
Yeah,
I might be in later.
As you motion to the pack behind of the people that didn't follow Billy in, they're like, I don't know, it's getting fucking dark. I'm bored. We should let's go get Billy and let's get out of here. You coming? And they look to Astrid.
I look over at Cam. What about you, Rockstar?
I don't know. Wouldn't mind seeing a coyote. Haven't seen one. Like in real life. Might be kind of cool.
Same. I mean, if you fucking punks are scared, you know, go find your daddy inside.
Natalie just says, seriously, ambulances take forever to get out here, so just, if you're gonna be stupid, at least be careful. Look, I'm gonna go get in the car, and, I'm gonna leave in, like, I don't know, 10 minutes. I'm gonna leave in 10 minutes. If Billy's not out in 10 minutes, I'm leaving, whether your asses are in the car or not, so see ya. And starts heading towards the car.
Yeah, I'm just smoking my cigarette, watching this kid walk to his car. and then like kind of scanning the horizon line, just looking around, seeing if I can find any coyotes.
I don't see any, but the camera kind of pans out a little bit. You see the cornfield that just stretches on.
What are you grieving, Astrid? Besides late stage capitalism, this shitty party.
My tragically
something.
unfortunate social life. It's hard to explain. I've got I don't know. My therapist says I'm haunted.
No, heard that one. Well, at least yours is a secret, and not the whole town knows about it.
Yeah, it's probably better off that way. Sorry, you don't have that shield to hide behind.
You go to a lot of these?
I mean, when I can. No one ever really notices that I'm there. I just, like keeping an eye on things.
You love to be in the background. It's the weirdest shit you've seen at a party.
They get really, really quiet and just keep smoking their cigarette, and they do not reply to you.
I think in that silence, we shift back over to Billy, who is approaching Jesse.
So if I see Jesse, I go over to where the music is, and my plan is to turn it off and then jump on top of a table.
Okay, you do so. The music stops, and a bunch of people are like, "Hey, what the fuck, man?"
Attention, one and all! Judge Billy
God.
Bridger presiding over today.
Natalie's
Hey.
like, "Get off the table."
Today, I just completely ignore them. Today, we're in judgment of Jesse, the fuckhead,
Billy,
and
come
all
on.
of his fucking cronies. So, what I want to know is, who the fuck destroyed the skate park? I'm pretty sure I fucking know who it was, but I thought, I don't know, maybe leaving each other alone so I don't fucking kill you was good enough, but it didn't seem like it was good enough. So why don't you just, like, I don't know, fucking tell me, and then we can deal with it.
A few people are just standing and watching, like, legitimately interested in whatever's about to happen. A few people are like, "Billy, get off the fucking table." And you see Jesse just turning and looking at you. Who fucking invited you, Billy?
Guess I got my fucking answer. He jumps off the table and we'll go outside. Going to Jesse's car.
Okay. As Billy is heading outside, I think Hazel and Charlie would you hear scream. Just a sudden, horrified scream that is much louder than it should be because, like, the music is no longer on. And you just hear this just shrill screech coming from the hallway.
Oh,
Did you hear that?
Fuck.
Yeah. The fuck?
Natalie's gonna hurry in that direction.
We'll follow, or I'll follow, I'm assuming.
I'll roll my eyes and follow.
What does Billy do?
Billy is kind of seeing red right now, so we'll continue to go to Jesse's car, and basically what he's gonna do is just keep breaking shit until he gives him an answer. So, like, that's his goal. So he's just seeing red. So
Yeah,
probably
just see-
doesn't even fucking hear it right now.
Yeah, Billy's boots, like, stomping on the ground heading outside.
Boom! Hit the door.
Astrid and Cam, you hear this scream. First you hear the music stop. You assume it was probably Billy. But then you hear a scream.
Cam switches from, like, laid back and trying to be a teenager to full responsible mode and starts just, like, sprinting toward the noise. This, like, in their house, hearing someone scream is like one of their siblings has, like, trapped their arm in like a toy or something, so they're like, I fucking gotta go. So they're running.
Astrid picks up maybe one of the broken bottles and heads into the house, their shoulders kind of squared.
I think Hazel is the first one there. Well, besides Natalie. Like, Natalie gets to the door, and Hazel, you see her stop and step backwards until her back literally like runs into the wall on the other side and she drops her drink. You see the bottle like shatter on the floor. And as you come up to look in, anyone who is approaching and is going to look into this room, I need you to make a grit roll.
Oh no.
14.
6.
5.
16.
Okay, your target number is a 10. Okay, those of you looking in varying order as you're arriving at this doorway, you see there is blood spattered all over the sink, the floor, the ceiling. The shower curtain has been ripped off, and it lays in a pool of blood on the floor, where you see a classmate you know as Corey. Corey's body lies crumpled in the bathtub, covered in blood, eyes frozen open in death.
What the fuck?
I won't scream in everybody's ears, but Hazel lets out just this obnoxious, very loud shriek.
Pretty sure Charlie throws up. It's just all vodka and orange juice on the floor.
Is there a window in this room?
In the bathroom, there is a small window.
I think Astrid, like, without thinking, goes in, checks like the door, like opens like the powder room, like little pantry towel door, looks in the like behind the curtain. Well, the curtain's down on the ground, so everything's kind of open. Checks like the door, sees if it's like safe or whatever. And like before they realize what they're doing, and that like they're like they kind of take a minute and realize that they're not stepping in the blood. It looks procedural, them kind of walking in here. And like as they're like checking the window, they like hear people behind them and hear like the puking, and they're like, you need to get the fuck out of this bathroom. And they immediately just like put like this like broken bottle down, like arm away behind their back, and kind of try to sneak back out, knowing that everybody can see them.
Okay, and while all this is happening too, there's chaos. The people that have seen this that aren't you guys, a lot of them are just like, fuck this, and they are rushing out to go get into their vehicles. Like, people are fleeing. They're scared enough that people are like, what? And they'll look and they'll flee too. People are leaving quickly.
Pam is gonna grab Natalie by the forearm and kind of turn her away from that. You need to call.
This is a joke, right? This is a prank?
Hey.
One of you did this, right? Fucking
No.
Billy.
He's outside. Don't fucking worry about that asshole right now. You need to call an ambulance at least. And probably the cops, technically.
Hey. And she does just kind of like glance back into the room and then looks
stop
away.
looking at it. Quit looking. Go find your house phone. Stay with someone. Stay with someone. No one goes anywhere alone.
Oh, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, go, Charlie.
Link her arm and...
Yeah, I think there's this like, she goes to go towards the house phone, not realizing that she's like walking through you, Cam, like kind of just slams into you. You
good try.
just hand her over to Charlie, and the two of them start heading down the hallway. She's still just kind of muttering, "It's a prank."
Yeah,
It's
probably. It's probably something stupid. Something stupid. We should probably still call anyway, just in case, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cam's gonna make sure everyone is out of the bathroom and just shut the door. And, like, put a chair in front of it so no one goes in and fucks with anything.
I think, like, outside of the bathroom, Astrid has blood on her hand from just kind of trying to dip her fingers in. She smells it to see if it's a prank or not.
You smell blood.
So much of it. It didn't look real. They make prop blood, right? That was fake, right?
I mean,
Sure, yeah, it was fake.
Okay.
why are you guys lying? It's real. I'm sorry about it, but it's real. She like holds up her hand. It's like covered. I mean, it could be pig's blood. It could be like a carry thing.
It's a fair point.
Why would you touch it?
What?
Why would you touch it? Why would you put your fingers in it? Why would you? Ew.
I mean, like, I can answer your question, can I?
What?
You asked, was it a prop? Was it fake? Was it a prank? You've got answers, because I touched it, right?
I guess. But still, ew.
Yeah,
I've probably got hand sanitizer in my purse.
it's cool. You see,
You
like,
should
they
wash it off. You should
they like
wash it off.
they've already started to like rub the blood all over their jeans, like just like kind of like get it off.
Dude, cops are coming. They're gonna look at everyone, and if you have a handful of blood or a shorts full of blood,
I mean, yeah, but like, you know, I'll tell them I followed procedure. There's no footprints in there. I didn't move anything. I just like
yeah,
got a
because
little bit
cops are
to.
so reasonable usually.
I mean, no, they're really
Yeah.
they're pretty fucking bad at their jobs. But either way, you know, whatever. I just reacted. I'm sorry if I was.
Just go wash your hands, dude.
She like slinks out of like away from the scene, like ears burning bright red, as they kind of walk to the kitchen to try and wash their hand off.
Outside, Billy, you stomping, just seeing red towards Jesse's car. And as you get to it, I think we see you like hop up on the hood, you know, and get the bat ready to just slam it down on the windshield.
I need a name,
As you-
Jesse!
As you raise the bat up, the front door bursts open and people are like screaming and running out of the house. And I think that just catches you just enough to where you're looking over. You see people running. You see people getting into their vehicles. The doors are opening. The car doors are slamming. And you hear them trying to start their cars. But none of them are starting.
The fuck is
Yeah.
everyone doing?
Everyone's panicking. You're looking around. You're like, what the fuck? And they're like, why isn't it starting? And there's full panic. You just see full panic for a reason you're not sure of. And people are like,
Billy
it
kind of
won't
like
fucking start.
looks
Will you start?
off. Billy looks off to the side and he's like, "Did I siphon everyone's gas? No, I don't think so." And then it's kind of like, "That wasn't me."
Billy, I would like for you. Just go ahead and roll brains for me.
Yeah, baby. Well, I guess technically not my lowest. Oh, it's a 5.
Okay. I'm gonna say, with all the chaos happening out here, your target number would be a 7. Do you want to spend any tokens, or do you want to take the fail?
Fuck no, man. I'm gonna take the fail.
Okay. Gain
Unless
an
it's
enter.
important. Will I get
Well-
a death token?
This one, you will get a death token.
I will spend 2 erasing tokens then
Okay.
to succeed.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As you are looking around through the chaos, it's almost like there are 2 different chaotic scenes happening, and you are suddenly able to decipher them. You see the people rushing out of the house into their cars, but you hear 2 different kinds of shouts. There are shouts of panic from what they've seen inside, and there are shouts of pain. And as you're kind of looking around trying to decipher these shouts, you see a figure. You see almost like a black cloak, a dark cloak, you're not really sure, and a mask that looks like it's just a plump face that's way too happy. It's just a mask on over this person's face. And you can see they're kind of leaning into one of the cars, and you see struggling happening, and then it stops. And for a moment, you're not sure what you're seeing. And as this figure moves out of the car, you see them bring out their bloodied machete. And you see blood on one of their hands as well. And then they just turn and they begin looking around. And you see one person in the car next to them is like locking the door. And you see this masked figure look over, smash the window with the back of the machete, and begin reaching in and just.
Before they try and stab, I'm like, what the fuck, man? I just like yell at them.
Okay.
I guess like just a response and sort of also trying to delay them from stabbing this person.
Okay, if you are trying to delay them, I will have to have you roll. I think it's going to be charm.
That is his lowest stat.
I'm shocked.
That's a 3. I'm sure it doesn't do it.
No, your target number is going to be a 7 again. Do you have the adversity tokens to spend?
No, I do not. I have 1 token.
Okay.
So I guess
You are going to gain an adversity token, and you are going to gain a death token.
No, I don't like it.
As
First death token.
As they go to stab in, you shout. Their head turns, notices you, looking at you, slice the machete into the car, pull it out, and then start beelining in your direction.
Fuck, I'm not gonna, no, fuck, and like, I will try to put myself, since I'm on top of the car, I'd like to put myself, the car in between me and them, and kind of like try to juke their way, and then try to fucking run back towards the house, if I can.
Okay. Go ahead and make a flight roll.
This is way too soon. I don't like this.
I said I'm trying to kill you. All of you. So.
It's cocked. Damn it.
Literally specifically said those exact words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I love you, and I don't want to play without any of you, but like.
That's a 9.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't add anything to it, yeah.
You're in luck because I rolled a 2. So. Beelining to you, it's that slasher walk where it's just absurdly slow but confident. As they're coming towards you, you jump down, and there is a moment of like back and forth, and then you take off towards the house.
Doing fucking shit. What the fuck? And I just run.
There is a moment right before you run where they bring up the machete and they wipe it on their cloak on both sides to wipe the blood off, and then you take off running.
Why does it matter that it's clean?
And then they just start slowly walking around the car to get to you. But as you make it to the porch, like you glance back as you're, shoving yourself inside, and you see they are just hacking at anyone they are passing by.
I get inside of the house immediately and just close the door. Close the door, lock it, and turn around and kind of like put myself kind of in the way of the doorway, just kind of breathing for a second. I'm like, what the fuck is this fucking, what the fuck?
What?
The fucking guy out there's killing people.
More people?
Fucking, what do you mean more people?
The bathroom.
What?
Corey.
Wait, that wasn't fucking you?
What are you doing? No, I'm here. There's a fucking guy with a fucking machete.
This is a part of the prank. This is a part of the prank, isn't it, Billy?
Oh, there's no fucking prank. Blood. What do you mean fucking prank? I'm not fucking playing with you. Fucking shit. He starts pacing around and like.
Why are you even here? You
throws a
weren't
lamp.
invited. What are you doing here if you're not pulling some stupid prank?
I was just trying to figure out who the fuck trashed the skate park. Is Jesse still in here?
Jesse is not still in here.
God damn it.
Jesse's a little bitch. He ran away.
I will look out the window, and is there people trying to run back in? I'm not gonna lock people out. But
you people aren't able to make it to the porch at this point.
Oh my god. Do I see Jesse's dead body?
Make a luck roll.
14?
You do.
Fuck, I wanted to get that brick. What the? Actually, he just kind of goes pale. It's just like, what the fuck, fuck?
Hazel tries to peek out one of the windows to see what he's talking about.
Looking out, you see carnage. Bodies laying on top of cars, smashed into cars. You see a masked figure with a machete walking around and slicing.
He's not kidding.
Get away from the window. I go and turn off the lights. I'll try to turn off the lights. I try to get away from the window.
Don't turn off the lights. Leave the lights on.
Why? What is fucking?
Because we can't see
come in here.
if it's dark.
What? You're gonna fucking come in here.
We can look at the doors.
He already knows we're in here, right?
Fuck! Start pacing around, pushing things over.
Is the phone work? I assume it's not, but is the phone working?
Natalie was able to make a call, and I mean, she said before it takes forever for them to get out here, but the call has been made.
Okay. So we need to just barricade. We fucking barricade.
Yeah. What do you have? Are there any rooms in this house that we can like hole up in, Natalie? Like,
It's also fucking open because it's a goddamn farmhouse. There are the bedrooms.
okay, yeah, right. That makes sense. Like,
They're upstairs.
if we can barricade ourselves in somewhere, then we'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, but wait. We barricade the windows so we can't get in, and then we go the fuck upstairs.
Or why don't we just get the fuck out of here?
Cars aren't working.
What do you mean the cars aren't working, Billy?
I don't fucking know, princess. Okay, the fucking cars aren't working. When I went outside, everyone was fucking dead out there trying to start the car, and they're fucking dead. I didn't.
Did you
siphon
fuck with the
gas.
cars?
No, I didn't. I did it at the last party. I didn't do it at this one. Fucking man. Who the fuck is that guy? What the fuck are they killing fucking him?
Natalie, do you have like this is a farm? Are they like hunting rifles or something? I don't know.
No, my parents don't like guns. And she kind of like puts a hand up and then turns around and just throws up in a potted plant.
But of course they don't like guns because they just like fucking money.
Fuck off, Billy!
You fuck off! And then I'll just sort of like just stomp off and they mentioned another body, so I guess I'm just gonna try to go around and start shutting windows, locking doors, that kind of shit. If anyone's trying to move stuff in front of the doors, I will help. But yeah, he's just running around being an asshole.
Okay. You
Sam's
do
trying
see-
to put like a bookcase in front of a window.
Perfect. You do see a few other NPCs in here as well. Just the only people that didn't make it out of the house yet. You see Brooke is still in here, the one that screamed that saw the body at first. She's just sitting on one of the chairs, and she's just staring at the floor in absolute sight. Like, it doesn't look like anybody is home right now. She is just staring. You see Jason, Travis, Marcy, and then Natalie, obviously, as well. And they are all helping move stuff. I assume starting with like this front one, shutting those windows, locking them, blocking what you can. I would like for anyone who is doing this to make a brains roll.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you your target number is going to be 7.
Is this a bad one?
They're all bad ones, Adam.
I don't want to roll.
You're blocking shit.
I'm abstaining now.
I rolled,
a
a 9.
4, but I'm gonna use 3 adversity tokens to get 7.
19.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend 2 adversity tokens to use my lucky to re-roll. It's probably gonna be worse. It's the fucking same number.
All right, you're
that's
gonna.
a 2.
Well, you're
my
gonna
guy.
gain an adversity token for failing, and your second death token.
Well, I do have tough, so at least I won't die right away.
True. So I think that narratively, everyone is running around, closing windows, locking doors, blocking windows. As you grab onto something to block the window, you are shoving it in the way, and as you look back at the window, you see the mast on the other side. And the machete slams through the window and slices, like, right onto your forearm right here. Slices, and you kind of pull back and shove the thing over the window. You do manage to block the window, but...
Fucking shit. And you actually see on that forearm, you see another scar actually right next to where they cut. It looks like it was broken a while ago. But yeah, I come back, sort of backing away from the door. Fuck, you almost fucking got in. What the fuck, dude? Fuck you!
Did you cover it? Is it?
Yeah, I covered it. Jesus fucking Christ. You a rag or some shit?
Shit. I think there's a first aid kit somewhere, but I don't...
Well, can you find it? Princess? I'm bleeding!
Oh, Princess, one more goddamn time.
Princess!
He punches you in the face.
Good! I try to dodge it.
What'd you get?
I got a 2.
I got a 2 as well.
So we kiss instead.
Just immediately start making out in the middle of the
What? Everybody grieves differently. So.
Call me Princess one more goddamn time. Hard smash cut to just making out.
Does that actually happen? Oh my gosh, what's happening?
No. I think there's this moment where you, like, her hand comes back, and as she goes to swing, you just kind of reach up and, like, grab her fist, and there was no power behind it. You can feel her just trembling, and she is terrified.
Just need to stop the bleeding, okay?
I throw...
First aid kits are kept in the bathroom.
Okay, I just go into the bathroom.
No.
There's a body.
What the fuck? Fall out of the bathroom. Who the heck? Why is Corey dead? Well, never mind. That's a stupid question. Fuck. Wait, how the fuck did he get in the house? What the? When did this happen?
What?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, was he still cold, Astrid, when you touched him?
Yeah,
as you look around, I mean, you don't see Astrid.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is Astrid the killer?
No. Where the fuck did Astrid go?
What?
Last you heard, Astrid was heading to wash their hands.
Fuck.
Son of a bitch.
I didn't fucking go with her.
In the kitchen? Like, so fucking Astrid found the body?
Astrid?
No,
What?
Brooke found the body. She's right there. Astrid! This isn't funny.
I look for the first aid kit while this is happening.
Don't go somewhere by yourself, you idiot. God. What are you doing?
I'm gonna grab Hazel and pull her with me to the kitchen then. Since we're trying not to go anywhere alone.
Yeah, let's split up.
Billy, sit your fucking ass down. I'll doctor you. God.
What do you know about this shit?
I can sew. I can wrap
I
up
don't
your
know
arm.
that you
You're
can
fine.
sew.
What?
I don't know that you can sew.
Well, I can. So sit your ass down.
Then
and
fucking
we'll,
show
like...
me.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Natalie will you just let someone fucking help you for 2 goddamn fucking seconds, Billy?
No!
I
Let
will
him leave.
grab
him
Billy by the shoulder and shove him down onto the couch. Okay. And out of my backpack, I pull scissors and start cutting up a throw blanket and just wrap it around and, like, use some of the pins that I've got, the safety pins, to pin it in place. God. If you could shut up for 2 seconds, I could have just fixed it before.
That removes 1 death token.
Wait, who removes one?
First aid kit removes 1 death token.
Ow!
In the background, while this is happening too, some of you hear Jason being like, "Okay, Natalie, you don't have guns here. What kind of what kind of weapons are there? And Travis is like, kitchen knives, kitchen knives. We can just go get kitchen knives. Rushes into the kitchen, and Jason's like, no, do you have like baseball bats? And kind of motions to Billy. And Natalie's like, no, we don't have baseball bats. I'm in track, dumbass. And there's just kind of this just back and forth of trying to find weapons. And then
A useless sport.
I pull tighter.
See, you don't fucking know what you're doing.
Oh, I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing.
Take it away, I guess, when she's done. It's like fucking.
Travis comes back from the kitchen. All the knives are gone.
What do you mean all the knives are gone?
I mean, all the they took all the knives are gone. I don't know how else to say it.
Who took all the fucking knives?
Who do you think took all the fucking knives, Billy?
Natalie, who took all the fucking knives?
At least he called her by her name that time.
Yeah.
He didn't want to get punched again.
Yeah, I yell at Natalie about the knives.
I think there's just a shout of like, you can't even understand what Billy and Natalie are saying. It's just shouting over each other and just like pointing fingers and faces and.
Fine.
I'm gonna drag Hazel with me to wherever I saw Astrid go last.
Okay.
Hi, sorry, you're my buddy now.
If he didn't know that we were in here before, he's certainly going to now.
Well, he already killed someone in here, so he should have assumed. I mean, he'd be a dumbass to not assume, honestly.
Do they think the yelling's helping?
Everyone copes differently.
Seems unproductive, okay.
Well, you know, I'm just gonna start like, Astrid! Astrid! Dude, where the fuck are you? And start looking for
Hello?
Astrid.
So I assume you're in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I would like for both of you
Mm-hmm.
to make a brains roll, please.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6.
That's a 7.
Your target number was 6. So, the two of you in the kitchen looking around, you see a little bit of blood on the sink. That's it, just a little bit of blood on the sink, and you swear you see a shape pass from what you can see outside of the small kitchen window.
Yucky.
But when both of you look up, nobody's there. With the 7, you do see that Astrid's sketchbook is sitting on the counter.
Okay. Are there like lower cabinets?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
What's in the box?
Yeah, I'm gonna see Hazel shaking her head, and I'm just gonna go, I gotta know. And I'm gonna open him really fast and then like skitter back.
Well, first, I'm going to give you an adversity token for some horror tropes here. And second, I just want you to make a luck roll.
What?
My dice have all betrayed me today. Okay, Keela. She betrays me again. It's a 4.
Okay. As you open it up, you don't see anything inside. I mean, besides like normal, cleaning stuff that would be under the kitchen sink.
Is there anything that might be aerosol powered?
With that luck roll, no.
Fuck. Okay.
As you're looking though, you're kind of like pushing through it, and you hear just some knocking on the back door to the kitchen.
I grab a kitchen chair and very slowly and as quietly as possible go to stick it under the door handle.
I would like for you to roll flight.
Cool, that's my best one. That's an 11.
Do you want to spend an adversity token?
Oh,
Yep.
don't. What's happening?
Okay, so you will not gain a death token. As you are bringing this chair over, you're focusing on the quiet and trying not to be seen. Right as you get the door there, you see the door itself actually like burst open. It slams open, slams into the chair, and you almost let go of the chair. But Cam here runs up, grabs onto the side of the chair as well, and both of you shove it. It shoves like on the arm. You see the machete like swinging towards you, and you are actually able to dodge it, Hazel. There is a moment where it was coming directly like right for your shoulder, and you manage to move out of the way. As it slices down, the arm pulls back through the door, and the door slams, and you've managed to block it.
Put the chair under it.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Did it get you? Are you?
I think I'm okay. I think I'm all right.
I'm gonna just grab some kind of like cleaner, like a spray cleaner from under the sink, and just tuck it into my belt.
Is there any wasp spray under there?
I don't know. I didn't really look that carefully. I just kind of grabbed the first thing I touched.
They say like bug spray like that is like mace.
You can look if you want to. I'll watch your back.
I'm gonna look.
As you look, with the luck roll already rolled for what is under the sink,
Yeah, that makes sense.
super basic cleaning supplies. Like the bottle that Cam got was probably like Windex.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But Cam knows that it's not gonna do anything, but it feels nice to have something in their belt.
I actually do think Windex can cause your eyes to sting too.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much most cleaning things, if you get it in your eye, you're pretty fucked. Just, you know.
Accept the gift, guys. Let it happen.
I guess in the other room, I would probably have, I guess heard the commotion, I guess, while I'm going that way. And be like, so, Harrington, what the fuck? You invite us all here to get fucking murdered? What is this, some sort of weird, sick, like, the fucking most dangerous game bullshit that you rich people fucking do?
She just stares at you.
I have never met someone so fucking extra in my life.
Oh,
Billy.
really? You haven't met someone
Holy
so fucking
shit.
extra? Wow! You've been to the fucking
Christ.
penitentiary before?
Billy, you
I
try to
just
be
went
a-
to school.
You try to be a big bad guy. Why don't you go outside and take care of him?
Yeah. You're all tough, right?
I'm not
You can fight them
fucking
all.
You're a tough guy. You have a
stupid.
bat.
Oh yeah, I'm
Debatable.
a big fucking tough guy. Yeah, right. Whatever. I'm not gonna get my ass killed for you fuckers, okay? But I'm just wondering why the fuck this is even happening.
I don't know.
You think it's a fucking coincidence that you're having a party and then everyone's getting murdered? You seem fine.
I seem fine.
Yeah, you seem fine. You're not the one whose head is on the fucking floor. What's going on, Harrington? Huh?
Can we shove him out a window or something?
It's tempting, but like,
I'm not getting fucking killed over this shit. All
Well,
you
go
people-
not get killed somewhere else because you're driving me fucking crazy.
Why the fuck is this happening, okay?
I don't know.
why the fuck is anything happening, Billy?
Just shut up. And then it just walks out of the room.
No, wait, don't go alone.
Oh no.
Walks over towards the kitchen.
Wait,
Wonder what was
no.
happening.
Don't wait, stop.
I'll be back. he doesn't say it.
God, I feel like I'm looking at all the windows. They must be able to see us, right? Like, because I feel like the hairs at the back of my neck are like standing up. I'm gonna just like scan windows.
Okay. Yeah, as you are kind of looking, most of them are blocked with something, but you swear you see just movement as if passing by windows. But as soon as you look, like it's gone, It could have been something just... Could have been a shadow. Could have been a branch.
Do you think, like, does your brother have anything in his room that we could use? Or, like, maybe your parents upstairs?
I don't think so. Miles is just really into football right now. God, why did I have to be in track? I could have been in softball. I could have been playing. I could have been.
Could have
Okay.
played lacrosse. That would have been super helpful right now.
Great. That would have been really helpful. I think there's an axe in the shed.
The shed that's outside the building, right?
Like, that's the best that I can do.
Fuck.
I'm fast.
How about this? You and me upstairs, and we can see if we can find anything first, and then Axe will be second. Right? Plan 2? Yes?
Okay.
Okay. And I'm just gonna grab her hand and poke my... oh, right, because there's a bunch of NPCs. We're gonna go upstairs and search for more shit. You guys, like, keep an eye out.
Yeah, you see a few of them. They're like, they've like busted legs off of chairs or tables or something, like just to have something in their hands, and they're kind of just watching doors. A lot of them are crouched down, like trying to be out of the view of the windows. Everyone's scared, but they're keeping an eye out and kind of staying in the same area.
Cool. We head upstairs.
Okay, as Charlie and Natalie head upstairs, what are the rest of you doing?
I come into the kitchen, and I go up to Cam and Hazel. I'm like, fucking Harrington's up to some shit. She's fucking keeping some shit from us.
Billy,
Why
we
the fuck
don't
is this
have
even
time for your
happening?
dramatics right now.
My
You just
fucking
tried to break through the
dramatics?
window. Yes, your dramatics.
Is the door shut?
Now it is.
We put a chair under it. He tried to come in.
Fuck. Just why is this happening? Why are we living in some fucking horror movie shit?
What does it matter? Why? How are we gonna get out of it?
Okay, well, like, what are rules? What are rules in horror movies? I don't really fucking watch horror movies.
This
So,
isn't
like,
a horror movie. This is real fucking life, Cam.
I know it's real fucking life, but like, what's gonna help? What's gonna help us? What are things that?
know.
Sticking together.
Okay. Fuck, you're so upset now. Goddamn. Okay, we stick together and.
Fucking set 'em on
What
fire.
if what's a fire gonna do? We're all stuck in here.
No, we set the prick on fire.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
got my
Have you ever made a
my
Molotov
fucking
cocktail?
Have I ever made a fucking Molotov cocktail? Of course I made a fucking Molotov cocktail. I have in my bag. Can I roll a luck check to see if I have my bag with me or if it's in the car? Gary?
Yes,
12.
you have it with you.
Fuck yeah.
Or
I
whichever
took
one you prefer, cinematically.
I mean, like, it make more. I don't want to fuck myself over, so
I'll tell
save
you,
them.
I'll tell you. If it's in the car, if you choose for it to be in the car, you can have an adversity token.
Okay, I'll take that. I need them. I was like, my bag that's in the fucking car.
Okay, I mean,
I have
there's
spray
a ton
paint
of-
and some hard liquor, and
The
I
lights
have
flicker.
my lighter here, but
Okay, there's a ton of fucking booze. There's a ton of fucking booze. We can make this work, please.
you make it here. Yeah.
They flicker again.
Hmm.
What the fuck is off with the lights? Harrington, do your fucking parents not pay their bills?
As you look around, Harrington's not there, as Natalie and Charlie have made it to the top of the stairs for the first time that the lights flicker.
See, she's fucking up to something.
She's going upstairs. She's not the enemy right now.
Why is the killer here when she was planning a party for all of us to be here? That's what
Nobody
I'm
cares
fucking
about
thinking.
your conspiracy theory
The world's not
bullshit.
against you,
What?
dumbass.
They're fucking doing it for a reason. Fuck!
Get mad and theorize later. Figure out how we're gonna survive now.
There's a ton of booze here. Go. We'll all go work on making a Molotov cocktail.
Just Billy, without saying anything, because he doesn't want people to tell him what to do, starts doing it, but like he did it of his own volition, and goes around trying to find rags and shit, and like opening cabinets and like throwing stuff out, trying to find rags and shit.
Okay. And as that is happening, Carly and Natalie upstairs. You make it to the top of the stairs. Heading anywhere specific, or
Bathrooms? If there are any extra upstairs. If there's like a craft room or something. And parents' room, just in case dad keeps a fucking baseball bat next to the bed or something. Like, my dad has an arsenal in his house. That is not a joke. But I would like to spend an adversity token to activate Treasure Hunter. To find some useful items. Because if there's like the bug stuff or bear spray or like coyote spray or whatever in the bathroom, or like even hairspray would do the trick probably. Again, like something in the parents' bedroom, something like that. Maybe a flashlight would be great. Candles. I'm
Okay.
easy, you know.
So full transparency. I have a list of items that you can find in this episode. Hairspray was not one of them. Flashlight was. With you activating that, I will let you choose. Do you want to find the flashlight or the hairspray? The lights did flicker on your way up.
They did flicker on the way up, but I'd rather be able to protect myself and give myself away in the dark. So we're gonna go with hairspray, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So there is no craft room or anything, but you see Miles's bedroom looks like a preteen boy's bedroom. You wouldn't find anything in there if you wanted to. It's
Yeah.
you just don't go in there. Natalie's bedroom, very neat, very clean, and nothing useful, but she kind of already told you that. Going into the bathroom, you do find the hairspray. The parents' room, don't really have anything spectacular in it either. But I will go ahead and have you roll a brains roll while you're in the parents' room.
I don't trust this roll. I don't trust it. That's cocked. Son of a bitch. That's a 10, so I'm gonna roll it again. That's a 9, so that's a 19. That's the second time I've rolled a 19, and I don't trust it. Don't fucking trust it.
It's the second time. Okay, so looking in here, I think we see your head and Natalie's head turn at the same time to the wide open window in the parents' room. The curtains kind of blow in the wind. You see this, you look at each other, and then you see just the hand kind of come up onto the windowsill, and peeking around, you see the masked figure. What would you like to do, since you do have a chance to react to this?
God, what would Charlie do? I found hairspray, so their hands are occupied lifting them up, so maybe I'll try to, like, in the face, in the mask holes, and then run the fuck away.
You can give that a go.
That's my goal.
Okay, I think that, what would you like to roll for that? What will you argue for that?
I would love to roll a flight roll, since it's a drive-by spraying.
I think that makes sense. I'm also going to roll Natalie. Like, both of you run around the bed. Natalie, like, basically vaults over the bed, and you both reach the window. As you go to spray, she's grabbing onto the window to then slam it down. So that is what is happening at the same time. I will roll for her.
Cool. D20, don't fail me. Come on, Yasmin Dice. Oh, the D20 failed me.
Uh-oh.
That's an 8.
Okay. With this, the target number would be a 10. Do you have adversity? I can't say
I
that fucking
do.
word.
I do. So I will spend 2 to get me up to 10.
Perfect. Okay. So, rushing up. You fumble with it for a second. You spray and it goes sideways. And there's this moment where you like turn it and face it the right direction. Spray. As you spray, it hits the face. You don't think you got any in the eyes, but it was enough to where like it was spraying so wildly that it actually hit like the hands and the windowsill itself. So when they try to go to regrip, it's more slippery than anything. And you see Natalie with a failed roll. Natalie goes to push, like isn't able to grab onto the window in time, goes to push this person out. They grab onto Natalie's arms, and both of them fling out of the window.
No! Fuck!
Can I grab her? Can I grab her leg?
I will let you try.
Okay.
What do you want to roll for that?
I mean, I want to roll flight, but I'm gonna roll brawn because that makes more sense, right?
I'm going to tell you the target number is an 11.
Oh god, can I roll flight because I'm moving quickly to do it?
It's going to take some strength, though, is the only thing.
Okay.
Like, it's a whole ass person.
Yeah. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Roll a 6. That's not a 6. That's a 3. Cool.
Cool.
Love
Well,
that
you're
for
going to take
me.
an adversity token, and you're going to take a death token.
Cool.
As you go to grab onto Natalie, and the three of you fall out of the window.
Fuck!
Shit.
Oh, no.
The three of you slam down. You're like rolling down the roof. I would like for Charlie, Natalie is also going to roll. Just make a flight roll.
Fuck.
Alright. This is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Where did this dice go?
Your target
Oh god,
number.
that's
10.
cocked. Son of a bitch. That's a 7.
Do you have anything to spend?
I have 2. Probably not enough.
Not enough.
No. It was cocked on
So-
a 20 before. I'm so mad.
Natalie and Charlie are both going to take another death token.
Oh no!
As you have slammed down, both of you roll off the roof, and you hear 3 bodies like slamming down onto the ground, onto the yard. There's this like from Natalie as she's trying to move. Both of you, breath knocked out of you. Let me switch back to inside. You heard some sort of commotion on the roof.
Just a reminder, Carrie. How many death tokens is it until when we die?
You can take 3. The 4th one that you receive triggers your last scene.
Okay. Just let the audience know.
Wait, what's everyone at right now? Just out of blind curiosity.
1.
Okay. Great, cool.
So you guys are good.
Yeah.
Cam and Hazel are
I'm coming for you, friends.
Fucking fuck. It's like, what the fuck was that?
It's not hard to guess.
Well then,
Brooke, like catatonic on the chair, is like, probably the killer coming in from upstairs.
Cool, thanks, Brooke.
You're welcome.
We need to block off the stairwell.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Where's fucking Harrington?
Where's Charlie?
I like yell at the other NPCs. Where's Harrington?
They went upstairs. They were gonna go check for stuff. Look for stuff.
Fuck.
What?
And you don't think the noises were related?
Billy runs up there.
Get Billy!
I'll run after him.
She's up to some shit. I know it.
I'm not staying with the dumbasses, so I'm also following.
You actually say that out loud. The NPCs are like, "Oh, what the hell?"
Brooke halfway
I'm just an
catatonic.
NPC. I'm just an expendable character.
Did they just call me an NPC?
All right, so you're rushing upstairs. As you head upstairs, you're looking around. The doors have kind of been probably left open from the rooms that were like searched super quickly, had nothing in them. Looking into the parents' room, you see the window wide open.
Hey,
We gotta shut the window.
you in here, Harrington? Fuck.
Check under the bed. Check under the bed.
Have I screamed yet?
Check under the fucking bed. I don't want to check under the fucking bed. I get down real quick and I'm going to swing the bat underneath the bed.
Yeah, you see under the bed is empty, and then you hear Charlie scream.
Shit. Good look.
Rush over to the window. As you look down, the camera kind of like zooms down to now Charlie and Natalie. As you are laying there, you see the robed figure in the mask laying directly in between the two of you, not moving.
Look around for something to throw.
Okay, you're looking for that. Natalie is like pushing to sit up, kind of looks over at the masked figure and then freezes and looks over at you.
Where's the machete?
Make a luck roll.
All right, D20, you fucked me before. Natural 20. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Son of a bitch. That's a 7.
Oh no.
The Yasmin dice want me to die today.
7 machetes.
7 machetes. As you're looking for the machete, you don't see it, and then you hear Natalie go, "Oh, fuck."
Oh no.
And as you look over, the machete is still in their hand, but you see the blade of it is stuck in Natalie's thigh.
Can I clamber over and yank it out and try to stab the person?
Oh,
I don't think that's gonna go well for me, but I'm gonna try it.
If you pull the machete out of Natalie's leg, there is a chance she will take another death token.
Okay, but there's also a chance I could kill the
Yes, I just
person.
wanted that part to be clear. Kids, if you ever have a blade sticking in you, don't pull it out.
Yeah.
Pull it out immediately.
No!
Here's a question.
Leave that bitch in there
for-
if you're stabbed, kids.
Is Charlie that brave? I don't know if she's that brave, honestly. She might just run away. Hey, do I know where the shed was that she mentioned?
You know where the shed is, and we briefly see, like, the beginning scene that I described. You have the house, you have the clearing, you have the cornfield. Through the cornfield, you have the burned down old farmhouse with the shed beside it. So you have to go through the cornfield to get to the shed.
Yeah. Oh, no.
That seems like a bad idea, but a good one.
It is very cool.
Sure does. While you're hesitating,
What the fuck is going on?
Throw your back down.
they
Throw your
dead?
back down.
I'm not throwing my fucking bat.
He fell on the ground.
There's a fucking machete down there. I'm not throwing the only fucking weapon that I have.
It's in someone's leg, dumbass.
Then I can fucking take it out.
Is this
No.
the
You've never been stabbed before, shithead?
Well, no.
That's surprising to me, actually.
I mean, other things, but I haven't been stabbed. It's not the important. Get out of there! What are you doing?
Charlie, what are you doing?
All right. Am I at the front of the house or the back of the
I'll
house?
throw my bat.
Like
The
the,
front of the
kitchen
house.
door or the front door?
You would do the front
Okay.
door.
The front door is completely blocked. I'm going to pick Natalie up and run towards the shed. Best of both
Okay.
worlds.
As you are picking Natalie up, I'm gonna make a luck roll for Natalie. Okay. Picking Natalie up, you see the killer rip the machete out of her leg and begin to sit up. Natalie, like, there's this muffled scream behind her teeth, but you pull her up and both of you begin, like, limping off in that direction. And the rest of you see the killer sit up, turn their head to look in the direction that they are heading in, and slowly begin to stand up.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw a fucking bottle of liquor at the dude's head.
Sure. Do you want to roll? I think that would be more brawn for a throw.
Can I roll fight instead?
I'll let you do that.
Alright. Ooh, that's a 15. Hey, asshole!
His shoulder looks at it, looks up, points the machete up at you,
Uh,
and then starts walking towards the house, like disappears over your line of sight.
fuck you! God damn it! He's fucking coming back towards the house. Shut the window and look towards them.
Shit! We should... Hazel, like, immediately closes the door and goes to block it off. Like, you see her in her heels, like, struggling to push the dresser in front of the door. It looks pretty pathetic.
Are we just staying in here? Is that the plan?
We could just fucking stay in here.
He's going out there!
Yeah, shit. I hit him with the fucking bottle, so maybe we can fucking set him on fire or some shit. He has the alcohol and shit on him.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't fucking get out of here because something's wrong with the cars. So we're gonna have to fucking kick this guy's ass or something.
As you say that, you hear the sound of shattering glass downstairs, and you hear Brooke scream.
Fuck. Does this fucking place have a basement?
We're in the opposite direction of a basement!
I don't fucking know.
Then!
I look out the window. Well, Charlie and fucking Harrington went through the cornfield or some shit. Is there something over there?
You know, Hazel, I feel like you know Natalie better than most of us.
I've never been to this house before. She barely knows I exist.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'm gonna start looking for an attic. I think at this point, since we're locked in like the main room, I'm gonna start looking in the ceiling for an attic.
Wait a second.
Okay.
If the fucking guy's in here, what if we go outside and fucking lock him inside and burn the fucking place down?
I want to find a problem with that. I really do.
Yeah?
There's other people in here.
There's the problem. That's it.
While this is happening, you hear either Jason or Travis, you're not sure, make a terrible, terrible sound from downstairs, and then you hear a thud onto the floor, and you hear Brooke scream again.
Never mind, I take back my protest. We can climb out the window, right?
Despite Billy being an asshole, he's going to try to move the shit that's blocking the door to try to open it and see if he can yell to have someone come, like to have whoever's left run through here. So he's trying to move the thing away from the door. He's like, can't just fucking leave him shit down there. And I'll try to move it and try to open the door.
Yeah, you do so.
I just be like, get the fuck up here! I just yelling downstairs.
Okay.
Cool. Tell the murderer we're up here, you fucking dumbass.
Well, unlike you pricks, I don't fucking leave people behind, okay? And I'm gonna try and just stay in the hallway, wait and see who comes.
Okay. And then we cut over to Charlie and Natalie breaking through into the cornfield itself. The corn stalks are higher than both of you. She is limping, almost heavier with every step, and kind of glancing back forward, and she's, this sucks. This really sucks. God, this sucks.
Super sucks. Keep fucking moving.
Okay.
Don't stop, please. And I'm just dragging her in that direction.
Okay, it is fucking dark. I'm gonna have both of you make a brains roll.
That's a whole ass one. That's a one. It's a lot of corn. It's a lot of dark.
Okay. Charlie and Natalie are going to both take their third death token.
Cool.
As you're both looking forward, Natalie glances back. I don't think he's following us. And then looks back forward, and as she looks back forward, you see stepping through the cornfield on the other side, another masked figure with a robe. Raises the machete and slices. Natalie, seeing this, tries to, just dead weight, basically, pulls the two of you down enough to like just lessen the blow. The slices, they were gonna go like across your neck. Lessens it down, it slices across both of your cheeks. You fall down, crumple to the ground. Cam and Hazel, what are you doing?
I'm looking out in the hallway and looking up. Is there one of those like pull down ladder things that are in old houses sometimes that lead up to an attic?
And
If
I'm
you would
looking
like
for one
to
of those. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm looking for one of those like things in a closet that's essentially the same thing that you just kind of like lift up and move.
Okay, I will say if you want to spend an adversity token, you'll find it.
Wait, which one of us?
Which one of us?
Either one, whoever wants to.
I
have 2. Do you have less than 2?
I have more than 2, so I'll spend it.
Okay.
Okay, so you see, since Billy opened that door, you can see in that hallway an attic entrance.
Cam!
What?
There's an attic.
Okay.
Billy!
Doesn't do anything quiet.
What?
Shut up! Grab the rope.
You hear the sound of Macy crying and stumbling, trying to come up the stairs.
Okay, I'll get that fucking whoever's coming. Help them. I go.
Give me your bat. Give me your bat.
Fuck! I give you the bat, and I try to pull the thing down.
I'm going toward the top of the stairs.
Okay. All right. As you're going to the top of the stairs, you see Macy leaving a trail of blood behind her.
Oh, cool.
Crawling, you just see a decent-sized machete wound in her thigh. Crawling, trying to climb up using the spokes of the stairs itself to try to pull herself up the stairs, and you just see as she crawls up maybe like 3 steps, you see the killer step up on 1, just looking, drags up a little further, steps up on 2, going rather slow. I would like for Cam to make a flight roll. Billy, I would like for you to make a brawn roll.
Okay.
That's a 1.
No! That's a 10 for me. Brawn.
All right, so Billy, it's a little high, and the pull-down rope, you don't know what happened. Like, it's almost like when it got pulled last time, it kind of like, bounced up and tangled in itself. So it's a little higher than it should be, but you jump up, grab onto it, and pull it down, and you are pulling that ladder down. As you look over, you see, all happening. You've seen the slow steps, 1 step, 2 steps, and then the killer looks up, notices Cam, and starts sprinting up the stairs.
Oh, no!
Sprints up the stairs, and as you have the bat, you're backing up, you're looking back, you're seeing that Billy is getting the attic like hatch pulled down, the stairs, or the ladder is being pulled down, and as the killer goes to swing, you try to bring up the bat. Here's where we introduce a very fun mechanic.
No.
Introduce?
It's
You
my
will.
bat!
Yeah. You can avoid a death token by using your bat as a defensive object. You will lose the bat, but you will not gain a death token.
I think I would rather keep something to defend us than take a death token. Than not take a death token. I'll take one.
Okay. Take that death token. As you bring up the bat, you see he's not even gonna swing to hit the bat. Like, he is adjusting to what your parry was going to be, and his other hand was gonna reach for the bat. So you immediately just turn around. You get a good slice into your back as you then sprint towards Billy. You take that death token. Now I would like for the 3 of you to make a flight roll to see if you can make it up the ladder in time. Macy is screaming, wait for me!
17.
9.
2.
No!
It's my lowest stat, gang. I'm more of a fighter than a runner.
I will say you have to beat a 10.
Oh, but I will spend 1 token.
Okay.
To meet it.
All right, so I think after pulling it down, Hazel's probably just like the first one on the ladder before it's even pulled down all the way. Like, you help pull it down some more, climbing up. Billy is right after. Billy goes to like reach down and help Cam, Cam, do you take the death token or do you give up the bat?
I wanna hit him. I think I give up the bat.
Okay, so you will not take that second death token. As you get over to the ladder, you know he's moving too fast and he's gonna swing too hard. You're not gonna be able to get up that before he does that, and so you swing around with all your might and slam the bat into his arm. It's the arm that's holding the machete, and it flings his arm in that direction and slams it into the wall to where it sticks for a moment. And you see he's trying to pull the bat out of the wall, and you use that time to scurry up. The bat vibrated in your hand so hard you had to let it go. Clinks down to the floor. You climb up the ladder. Who's pulling it up? Make a brawn roll, please.
Can I help?
Yes.
Well, that's a 6 with the +2. Does that do it or no? Because I can spend some adversity tokens to reroll.
You have to get a 10 for this.
Whoop-a-doo! Okay, I'm gonna spend my last 2 adversity tokens
All right.
to reroll that. And par for the course, the exact same number this time.
So all of you struggling with this, but you just see ripping the machete out of the wall, walks over, grabs onto it with an insane strength, and holds the ladder down. And you see the foot getting on the ladder, beginning to climb it. With that, we're going to switch back over to Charlie and Natalie.
Charlie, what the
Hello.
fuck are you gonna do?
Okay, I actually have a thing that I want to do.
Let's hear it.
So I have unassuming, which means that I can spend 2 adversary tokens to not be seen. Can I bring Natalie with me, or is that just a me thing? Because I think we're at the point that Charlie might be a bit of a coward. Let me save my friend. But if not, I'm gonna fuck off into the corn.
Yeah, I think I'm going to say that it's going to be just you. And I'm going to say that Natalie kind of helps with that decision for Charlie as well, as slamming down. Natalie looks at her leg, looks at you, and there's just this this nod, this fucking go.
I run.
You stand up and take off running in one direction. Natalie rolls and stands up and starts limping in the other direction. And we see for a moment the killer look both ways and begin walking after the one limping, far slower.
Oh, Jesus.
Cool. That's not gonna weigh on her conscience for the rest of her life. Absolutely not. Even if it is 5 minutes. Yeah, I fucking run. Because we're out in the middle of basically nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
It's very
Shed.
dark.
Shed.
Yeah, it's very dark. You think you're running in the direction of the shed.
Listen, I'll just keep going. I don't
Yeah.
care. I will just
I'm
keep
sorry.
running until I hit civilization. You know?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Humans are endurance runners naturally, so I mean, you
Exactly,
can just
yeah.
fucking run for days.
Yeah, exactly. That's...
Okay. Hazel, Cam, and Billy. You got a killer coming up the ladder. What would you like to do?
Hey, my instinct, because they're still covered in alcohol, is to throw my lighter at them. I know in real life it wouldn't realistically work, but this is a horror movie, so maybe it stays lit. And I can...
Yeah, this is a movie. Covered in hairspray and alcohol.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Double flammable.
Okay.
That's what Billy is thinking of doing. So he's fidgeting and trying to get out his lighter.
Okay, so Billy is staying at this ladder, ready to throw some fire down. What are Cam and Hazel doing?
Hazel is backing up, desperately looking around to see if there's a window or something. Some attics have little windows in them to climb out.
Okay.
Cam is fumbling for the only thing they have, which is the Windex that they tucked in their belt. So I think they're just readying the Windex to throw if Billy needs a distraction.
Okay. Hazel, you are moving further into the attic. And in your haste, you are glancing around and you are seeing some items that I'm going to tell you will not be relevant in this session.
In this session.
What do you mean?
But that you will know of should you live to the point where they become relevant. So you are seeing these items. You are also seeing the window.
So are you chill with me using fight?
Yeah, let's use fight.
Okay. All right, come on. Here we go. Why do you hate me so much, guys? No. It's a 3.
Okay.
That's a 3.
You strike the lighter and drop it.
Token, though.
Yeah, you strike the lighter and drop it. And you see... That was perfect. Love that. You're... Actually, it's not striking properly. You hear the strike, 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 strike. And then once it finally lights, you go to drop it. And I'm going to allow Cam to roll Brawn to see if this throw is going to do anything before.
Oh yeah, baby, that's an 8.
Okay.
She means nothing.
Cam, you see the hands come up to the top and begin pushing up as I almost fucking said Kyle, as Billy's still just
Kyle!
I know.
Kyle!
Billy's trying to strike the lighter, and we see it from like Billy's point of view, and then as you hold the lighter out to drop it, the mask is right there, and there is a sudden slice. You do drop the lighter. You drop the lighter, it slams into him, falls down, does not light him on fire, and you do receive another death token as the machete slices right across your Achilles tendon.
Oh, what? Get out of here. I don't like that.
The Windex bottle is thrown, slams in, kind of clatters down. You hear it just falling down the ladder, and this killer is still climbing up into the attic with you.
Fuck! Ah, fuck! Fucking get the. Wait, did the lighter fall down or the Windex fell down?
Both.
Ah!
You're gonna
I'm
They're climbing up.
Try to, since I'm on the ground and he just cut my Achilles tendon, I want to try to kick him in the face.
Okay, roll a fight.
Jesus fucking Christ.
While he's doing that, Hazel is kicking off her shoes and kind of like already prepping herself to climb out the window, but she's also holding up a shoe ready to throw whenever she thinks that she has a clear vantage point.
Perfect.
I got a 9 for a fight.
Okay. I rolled a 13.
Well, this seems important, so I do have 2 Versity tokens. So. It's a 17, baby!
All right, so did you say kick or punch?
Kick. I feel like
Okay,
I fell on the floor with me other foot. Just,
Yeah, other foot slam. I think there's one kick where you hit one hand and it's kind of pulled backwards. The other kick is like in the mask, and you see they slip off, and you hear the of like the feet on the ladder as they fall down just enough to give you a little bit of time here, and you don't get a death token. What's the plan?
Scooting back.
Pull the ladder up! Pull the ladder up!
I'll try it.
Make a brawn roll.
What do I have to get to beat it?
So he is currently still on the ladder. So is climbing up as well. Rolling against you, I rolled a 17.
Interesting. 'Cause I rolled a 2.
What is happening?
You rush over.
Heartbeat spy.
Billy's scooting backwards. Hazel has the window like open and ready and a shoe ready for if the killer gets closer. Cam lunges over and goes to try to pull the ladder back up. You grab onto the rope, and as you pull, you feel a slice on the back of your hand. Slices every single tendon in your hand. as the machete comes up, it kind of traps your hand there for a moment. And I think instinctually, with you gaining this other death token, you rip your hand away and it kind of just peels where it shouldn't.
Oh my god.
Cam doesn't even look at it. Cam just like takes their jacket off and starts wrapping it really fast and skittering back toward the window too, and like trying to pull Billy as much as they can one-handed.
All right, Hazel, you are watching as Cam rushes over, scoops Billy up the best that they can, and they are making their way towards you. As they are doing that, you see the killer come and stand up in the attic itself, kind of like the head turning side to side. They wipe the little bit of blood off onto their cloak, and then start heading towards you. You gonna throw that shoe?
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna do any good.
Make a brawn.
Hazel.
8.
The killer's stepping closer.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay, you are gonna take 1 death token for that fail.
Yep.
As they are stepping closer, eyes trained on you specifically. They see they've already injured Cam, they've already injured Billy. Their eyes are on you as they are just slowly stepping forward and raising their machete.
What do you fucking want? I just yelling at the dude as I'm backing up. What are you fucking wrong with you?
He wants you to die, Billy! Come on, you piece of shit!
I fucking know that!
I'm just like grabbing him both by the arm and the collar and just like helping to drag him with Cam.
Okay, so our goal, I'm assuming, is to get out of the window.
Out of the window, yeah.
Okay. I would like for each of you to roll what you would like to roll to try to get out of the window.
Fight.
Light.
Can I make an argument for grit?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Trying to not panic and keep your wits about you? Absolutely.
What do we have to get out the window?
An 18.
Fuck
What?
you,
Fuck
you
you.
fucker.
I got a 19.
Well, I rolled a 17, and I do have 1 adversity token, so I can barely make it.
All right, so we have
You said it had to be a 17?
18, right?
18?
Yeah.
I rolled a 12. I cannot bump myself up to 18.
How many death tokens do you have?
2.
Okay, well, at least this isn't your final scene. But you are going to receive that 3rd death token as you're realizing you can't, like, it's hard to lift Billy out of the window without Billy's help with that one leg just completely severed. So Hazel, you climb out onto the other side to try to pull from that end, and that's much easier. You're able to kind of pull Billy out. Both of you kind of like crumble to the awning, like right here outside of the window. And as you look back, you see they go to stab. And Cam, you kind of like, you're trying to hurry up and out of the window as they're going to stab, and it completely stabs through your calf. Just rips through your calf as you're heading through on the other side, rips it out, and you completely fall, slam down. I need 1 luck roll from one of you.
You, Chrissy.
We're just like...
My rolls have been ass.
Nat 20.
The army's here.
Nat 20. So Hazel, MVP right now, as Cam slams down and begins to roll off the roof. Hazel reaches over and grabs onto Cam to keep them from falling. You both slide down a little bit, and Hazel's able to like push her foot into the gutter itself and stop both of you from rolling off the roof.
Thank you.
Holy shit. Holy.
Doing great.
Please help.
You hear from the window.
Oh, fuck off!
Fuck. Is there, loose tiles?
Wait, was that to Carrie or was that to the killer?
That was to the killer. That was Cam to the killer. It was a little bit me to you, but it was mostly Cam to the killer.
Sweet. What were you gonna say, Adam?
Does it look like, Cam and Hazel need my help, or can I don't know.
You got your own shit to worry about, buddy.
All right, never mind. Okay, I will try to crawl away. See if I can get some. What's around us on the roof? Is it like a big slanty roof?
Yes, it is slanted.
Is there like a chimney or some shit anywhere?
Make a luck roll.
Ooh. Duh, nat 20.
Yeah, there's a chimney wherever you want it to be. My pal. Why are you rolling that 20 now?
I don't know. And I didn't even care. I didn't have a plan. I was like, is there a chimney? Fucking, I don't know.
Nat 20. Yeah, there's a chimney.
Ooh, okay. Since the nat 20 is the old chimney, the bricks are loose. Can I stumble up there, grab a brick, make my way over there? I don't know. I'm trying to get a weapon, basically, because I can't run away from this thing anymore.
Okay, I will say, as I said earlier, I had a list of items that are usable here. I like the brick idea, and with that natural 20, I will say if you can succeed with a 6 brawn roll, you can take a brick.
Okay, I can try that. Oh! That's an explosion.
Hell yeah.
With a total of fucking 19.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of like drag yourself over to that chimney, grab a brick, and you are pulling it out. You manage to knock it free as you're doing so.
Wait, actually, I know this might retcon something, but is there a weather vane that I can, like, pull out as kind of like a sword or something like that?
Sure, I'll say you can do that instead. Yeah, you can do that instead. Pull that instead of the brick. You have pulled that out, and as you're turning, you see that the killer has stepped out of the window and is just standing, kind of looking down at Cam and Hazel, and then kind of glancing over to Billy. What would you like to do?
I'm trying to drag them back.
They are stepping towards Cam and Hazel.
How far to the ground is it?
It's a two-story. I mean, it's a two-story farmhouse, so pretty far. I just asked Charlie and Natalie. They fell earlier. It was great. It was 2 death tokens, if that tells you anything.
Ah!
Cool. I cannot do that. I think Cam is feeling desperate and kind of leans over to Hazel and goes, If we both go at the same time, he can't stop us both, right?
Can we? Fuck.
So
Wait,
you
go
run
where?
around. You run around. Run back in the house, and I'll run the other way.
Taking another step towards you.
Okay, yeah.
Carrie, I'm not running away. I'm running right at it.
I'm doing what they told me to do and running in the house.
Oh, so Hazel can get away.
Billy's also running at the monster, or the Slayer as well, to try to, while their back is turned, stab it.
Hell yeah. I would like for Hazel to make a flight roll.
16?
Okay. Yeah, you don't even slip. You begin rushing around just like Cam told you. Cam and Billy, I would like for you to roll fight.
16.
17.
Do either of you have adversary tokens?
I have 4 adversity tokens, and I'm going to use all of them to get to 20.
I have none.
You don't have to use all of them, because I got a 9. I got a 9.
Then I'll use 3 of them.
Christ.
So, both of you rush, kind of from different sides. Billy a little bit slower just because of the, sliced ankle. So Cam, slams into him from the front, almost, surprised that you came so fast. Didn't get a chance to, slice down. You slam in. Both of you kind of slam up against the, the windowsill itself. Slam against that. And then Billy comes up out of nowhere, slams into him as well. And he is just kind of doing one of these numbers, just, trying to block all of these attacks. And then is then going to attempt to shove both of you really hard off the roof. So, make flight rolls.
Weather vane around his neck, being from behind him and choking him or something like that.
Okay, I'll say you can make a fight roll.
Can I make an argument for Braun to just hold on to him since I've been...
Absolutely.
17.
If I had one token, I could re-roll, but I rolled a 2.
How many death tokens do you have?
Just 2.
Okay. You have 3.
Oh boy.
As he shoves both of you. You're both there's that like drop in your stomach as you're both lifted off your feet for a moment, and you realize you have no control where you're gonna land, and there's just this fear. Cam, you were able to kind of hold on. You're still like pushed up off of your feet, and then you let go of him and you slam down onto the roof itself, kind of slide a little bit, but your foot catches that gutter again, and you're able to stop. Billy, holding on to this, as you're pushed off, you let... Actually, make a luck roll. Make a luck roll,
Oh,
Billy.
no. Oh, 19.
Okay.
What was that roll before?
Let me ask. So, since you succeeded that, which one would you rather have happen?
The killer dies.
No. Is the killer going to remain on the roof, or are you going to pull the killer down with you?
I would love to pull the killer with me.
Okay. In that case, you do take that death token, but you are holding on to that weather vane, and as he slams into you, you sliding, your weight, you pulling, knocks him off guard, and right after like Cam drops, he slides with you, and both of you slam into each other, and you begin like rolling, tumbling. Both of you go fling off the roof. I need you to make a roll to try to hang on to the next layer of the roof. I think Braun...
Can I make a fight to stab the weather vane into the wall?
No. But I will say, you can make a fight to try to... I mean, if you're not concerned about yourself, you can make a fight against him as you're falling together if you would like.
No, I do want... I do have some self-preservation.
Okay.
So can I make a brawn to try to...
Yes.
Hold on, some shit.
Your target number is 10.
God, I don't like this! It's an 11! Oh, actually a 12 technically. Come on!
There you go. So yeah, you hang on to that. You slam into the second part of the roof, kind of like what's over the porch. Slam into that, go to slide down off of that, but you hold on. You see him slam into the other side, roll off, and slam down onto the ground.
Fucking fascist! And I try to fucking climb back onto the roof and just sort of fall over.
Hazel, where are you?
I am, I guess, back in the attic, and I am looking around for literally somewhere to, like, creative to hide, anything I can use as a weapon, like, literally anything useful. I'm not going to be stupid and go back down the stairs unless he starts coming through the window again.
Okay, yeah, you hear the chaos happening out there. And I think using some horror movie logic here, I think you see Astrid's sketchbook sitting in here.
Fuck. I knew it.
What? I'll look.
Okay, we have this moment where you sit and you flip open this sketchbook, and you see an illustration of a bathroom. Not the bathroom here, but a bathroom with a dead body inside of the shower. Similar, but not in the same way as what you saw today. Looking at that, kind of flipping through a little bit, you see at the back of the book is a senior class schedule for a high school 3 towns away. There is a picture of Astrid in a soccer jersey, smiling, almost unrecognizable, popular, and happy, with all of their friends around them. Make a brains roll.
Yep. Let's see. My brains was what, 12? Yep. Okay. That's a 9.
Okay.
I have adversity tokens if I need to spend them.
Nope, you don't need to.
Okay.
Astrid is a very talented artist, and looking at the class photo, one of the people she's standing beside is the person that was drawn in the bathtub in the front of the book. And as you're kind of looking at that, you flip back, you flip, kind of comparing, and then a spider crawls up off of the page and onto your hand, and you kind of instinctually like pull it away, drop the sketchbook a little bit, and the spider scurries off somewhere else.
Holy shit! I'm gonna start like running back to the window to see if I can see Cam and Billy.
Looking out at the window, you see Cam.
Cam! Cam! It's fucking Astrid!
What?
It's Astrid! I like hold up the sketchbook. It's Astrid!
Astrid's the killer? What the fuck?
I think with that, what the fuck, we cut over to Billy.
No. Cut
You're
someone else.
hanging, you're holding on to the roof, like, as hard as you can. You're gonna have a choice. You can roll to try to climb up, or you can climb down. Climbing down will be much easier, but the killer is on the ground.
Sort of like looking down. What's the killer doing?
The killer is standing back up.
What the fuck? Get out of here. Yeah, I will climb up, please. And also because, like, yeah, my arms are not injured as much as my legs are, so a little bit easier to pull myself.
Okay, with climbing up, you are going to need to beat a 16.
What? No.
You're losing a lot of blood, my boy.
You're losing a lot of blood. It only makes sense to roll brawn, so.
Barry, why do you do this to us?
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything to the dice, because every time I say something to the dice, they don't like me. Okay, that's not enough, but I do have 2 adversity tokens, so I will spend them to try to roll that again. Still not enough, but that's an 11.
All right, you're going to take another death token.
Okay, so I have tough, so I'm on 4, but since I'm tough, I have 1 more before I die.
Correct.
Otherwise, I would be dead.
So as you go to climb up, the gutter itself just rips off, and you fall down. You slam so hard onto your already cut Achilles tendon.
Oh.
Slam, crumble down, white hot pain behind your eyelids. You trying to blink, all you can hear is that ringing, and all you can see is that white hot pain. And as you're trying to blink that off, you see the silhouette of the killer looking, looming, mask turning one way and the other looking down at you.
What the fuck? Like to run away?
Make a flight roll. This is a very important roll, Adam.
Shut up. Well, I have a D10, so I can the best I can't really do all that great. So this is 7.
It's gonna be your final death token.
No!
But with you taking your final death token, you get full narrative control of the scene.
So I guess the killer sort of, I guess, swipes down at Billy, And he sort of like rolls out of the way, and instead of rolling towards the house where it was probably more safe, he rolls towards the cars. Fuck! And just like gets up and is using the cars and is like trying to get farther away. Just like grabbing onto each car, as the killer's like following behind them, scraping the machete along the cars. It's like, fucking asshole! Fucking, of course this is gonna happen to me. Fuck. Fucking pricks. Fucking system. Fucking, of course, it's a goddamn poor kid that gets fucking killed. Fucking shit. And as he passes Jesse, who's fucking dead on the ground, he's like, at least you got what's fucking coming to you, prick. And makes it to the Volkswagen. Or no, let's make it a van this time. And he's sort of like throws open the side of the van and to try to get in and throws it shut. But the locks on this van are broken, like they always were. As he gets inside, you hear some like, I don't know, moving around, and I guess as the killer throws the thing open, he has the already built Molotov cocktails that he had. And he's just like, they're lit. He's like, I'm gonna fucking burn this system to the ground, man. And just throws it at the killer, getting him and Billy at the same time with the explosion and the fire.
We see the van kind of go up in flames. We see the killer going up in flames, kind of wailing around, dropping the machete. The machete sticks into the earth. Like screaming, you hear the scream coming from the mask, trying to pat out the flames. They rip the mask off, but the camera's too far away, and we see them twirl and fall down, burning to death on the ground.
And you get 2 middle fingers as he falls down into the fire.
Charlie.
Hi.
Hi. You are sprinting. You're out of breath, like your lungs are on fire. You've just been running forever. Your legs hurt, you think? I don't know. You can't really feel them. You're running so hard. You actually stumble. You stumble out of the cornfield. Slam your hands down into grass. And as you're looking up, you realize you're not in the cornfield anymore. You look up, and through the tiny little bit of moonlight, you see the shed.
I go in the shed.
All right, you stand up, breathing heavily, push yourself towards the shed. You make it to the door, and as you open it up, it's rusted. It just creaks so loud. But you open it just enough to where you can go in.
Oh yeah, I'm looking
right.
for that axe.
Yeah. Push yourself inside of the shed. It's pitch black in here.
I guess I assume it doesn't have a window. It's not that kind of shed.
It has a really small, like, broken window, but not a lot of light is coming through it.
How many points does that take again? It might be 2. It's 1. Okay. I would like to activate my treasure hunter again and find the fucking axe.
Okay. I think this stuff, like, you're straining your eyes, trying to get your eyes to adjust, and it's just so dark in here, it's hard to adjust to pitch blackness. And so you start feeling around. You start kind of you feel a cold metal. You feel it's the hood of like an old car or something. You kind of push away from that. You're feeling around some more. You feel wood. Okay, you're on the right track. Pushing through, you eventually find you find it with your shin. You slam your shin into a block of wood that was already like sitting on the ground, and as you feel that block of wood, there is an axe sticking in it.
Great. I'd like to take it and then keep running in the direction that I was going as far as I can till I hit civilization.
You take the axe and you begin heading out of the shed. And
no,
as
you get out.
You exit the shed. As you exit the shed, you see the killer standing, mask, it's almost like the moonlight is like reflecting off of the mask. The mask seems so much brighter than it should. Completely black cloak, kind of blending in with the surroundings around him. Just looking at you, machete ready. And right as they go to take a step towards you, you hear a sound you haven't heard tonight. A snarl? No. A growl? No, that's not right. You see the corn stalks like move violently. Almost like Jurassic Park style tall grass. The corn stalks moving just wildly, aggressively. You see something. A shape that you can't quite make out yet. Grab onto the killer from behind. You see piercing the killer from behind 2 antlers slam through the killer's back, rip out, and then you still don't get a look at this thing, this mass that came out of the cornfield as it pulls back into the edge of the cornfield, and you see the killer looks down. Where the antlers pierced through, you see antlers beginning to grow. Growing out, branching off into different antlers. As he drops the machete and tries to grab onto the antlers themselves, you see the antlers are growing on out of his skin. Antlers just growing all around him until he's not able to move anymore, and you see the antlers gradually crunching in harder and harder. You see antlers pierce out of the chin, out of the eye, out of everywhere, until it's just a ball of antlers sitting in the grass. And you see, you're not sure how. It's almost like this moment of this out-of-body experience, in a sense, of you didn't just see that. That didn't just happen. You see this black, it almost looks like tar, begin oozing out of whatever cracks are left from the antlers itself. And as it oozes out, you see one arm? No. Leg? No, still not right. You're not sure what to call it yet. Reach out and grab onto this black ooze. You see the ooze beginning to move up the figure. And Charlie, as you stand looking at whatever monstrosity is standing just out of view in the cornfield, that is where we are going to end episode 1